Hello and welcome. Welcome indeed to GameWatt, the show where we ask what is the news. This week we'll be looking at some featured games. The first featured game of the week was actually featured quite a while ago, but it's still cool. One Eye is a very cute puzzle adventure game. If you're familiar with games by Amanita Design, you'll know what to expect. You play as an alien fellow who is incompetent enough at flying a spaceship to crash it into a planet, but good enough at mechanical engineering to repair the spaceship without using any power tools. It's visually very wholesome. It looks like it could be a children's book illustration. But it's certainly not devoid of complexity. The attention paid to the trippy backgrounds and funky character designs helps bring this cute alien world to life. This game is for all ages and has an average rating of 4. Next up, The Juice of the Gods Future. This is one of those games where you have to make a series of difficult moral decisions and see how they impact the world. The world is overpopulated and you must choose who gets to live or die based on short statements. It can be fairly short if you don't think carefully about your choices, but that means if you're curious to see the different endings, you can easily replay it. Juice of the Gods Future is for teens and has an average rating of 4.1714. The next game is Jelly Breaker. This is an arcade-style game very similar to a ROM game we've recommended before, Novascape, except this makes use of lesser limitations and has a much smoother aesthetic. Nicer game feel. There's also more advanced movement in Jelly Breaker. You're still limited to just one room though. The movement system would be very nice to see in a more open obstacle-focused level design. But what we have instead is a mana game that encourages retries. It's the sort of game you could accidentally play for hours. It would be great to see this with the GameJolt API, so we could have a high scoreboard. Jelly Breaker is for all ages and has an average rating of 3.8. And now for an underappreciated game, something that deserves more attention. This week, it's Freaky Science by SharkMaxShiv. SharkMaxShiv has made a lot of games, and I suggest you take a look at some of them in your own time. Freaky Science is a dungeon crawler that gives you a choice at multiple dungeons to attempt in any order you want, with a choice of multiple characters and tools to use. This game honestly has some really nice atmosphere, and it's the sort of game you want to keep on digging into to get further and further into the multiple dungeons. Freaky Science is for teens and has an average rating of 4.3... I'm sorry, we're going to try it again, because it has an average rating of 4.43333. Why do we have to be pronounced or so damn precise? I mean, why can't we just say an average rating of 4 and we'd be all right? I don't think anyone's going to be like, can tell me this is a 4 game and it was a 4.43333, and we're going to get sued out of existence. I just don't see it happening. Y'all game jolters want to be so precise with your ratings. That's fine. That is all the games this week. Next week we'll be recommending more game jams and updating you on the game jams that have since passed. Not including the Adventure Jam, because we'll be updating you on that in the upcoming parts of episode 23, which are coming very soon. I am Chris, aka The Dark Wall. This is GameWatt. Stay indie. I had to say that myself because Ma decided it was really cool to turn the outro upside down. Because that's just what Ma does.